Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Monday, July 21st, 2025. So this is the last day of Mutation Week. Again, tomorrow, Tuesday, July 22nd, will be a maintenance break. So if you're trying to log on your usual time, you might have some difficulty doing that depending on how long the maintenance break is. I've seen them go anywhere from 30 minutes to 3 hours, so just an FYI. So again, we are on top of the hour, and we have Mutated Public Event showing up here. I don't think our dailies are okay. Our dailies are just coming in here now. Wait for them to kind of load in here. All right. Good stuff. So we have this one here, complete a mutated public event, which again is every hour on top of the hour. And this is the last day for it here, for now anyway. And then we have this one here, kill a mutated enemy, 10. Now again, kill a mutated enemy has to be during and at the mutated public event. So just an FYI for those of you who don't know that. Alright, let's go ahead here and see what we got here. Swarm of suitors. Okay, good stuff. I haven't done this one in a while either. Let's go ahead and join the event. Looks like there's 5 or 6 people there now. Now, as I've been mentioning the last week, in terms of killing mutated enemies, as long as you can get one of your bullets to land on an enemy, you're good to go. You'll get credit for the kill. You don't have to focus on just one enemy, so that's all right. Hopefully we get in there soon. Jeepers. Taking forever to get there.
Attention! This is Grafton's mayor hailing you from lovely downtown Grafton. If I'm sounding crabby, it's because giant crab creatures are swarming all over our picturesque lake. I'm looking for a few brave souls to play exterminator. Stop them from getting to the island. We can't have them breeding.
Alright. So we have waves of Mirelurk showing up here. And again, try not to focus on just one enemy. This one here will be a little bit harder because there's only quite a few people here. But we'll see how far we can get. We may have to... I can't get up there, wow. Alright. That's a little bit of a pain, isn't it? I completed mutated public event 1 for 1 done. Just like that. Okay, wow, that was pretty quick. Alright, so we will have to re-roll that one for sure. That kill a mutated enemy, because that was really fast. Might as well grab that, okay. It's funny, the last couple of days, these events have been taking forever to do. This one here is like 4 minutes. Pretty crazy. Alright, let's take a look here. We have this mutated party pack here. Right there. So again, granted for completing a mutated event with 3+ Fallout First members present. Open up to get a reward. And again, as I always mention to you guys, if you guys are ever low on a particular type of ammo, you make sure you take the weapon that takes that ammo. It's not good enough just to have it on you, but you must have it equipped. And what I mean by that is when you draw your weapon, that's the weapon that's in your hand, okay? And then you start opening up these items. And for the same exact method, when you open up the festive gifts, treasure hunter, mole miner pails, spooky treat bags, etc. If you're looking for a particular type of ammo, because if you don't have a weapon that's equipped, it'll just give you random ammo. All right. So let's go ahead and open her up here. Oh, 2-shot pipe bolt action pistol, something we always wanted. Right on. Might actually keep that. let's see what we got here popping up in the top left-hand corner in terms of ammo. We do get some 308 added. We might get the odd different ammo here because this weapon here takes plasma cartridges. See that person running there in the background? See them way down there? They got here a little too late. 130 plasma cartridges. Okay, good stuff. 3-star, 2-shot. Oh, awesome. Totally awesome. Alright, so let's take a look here. So complete a Mutated Public Event 1 for 1. Let's go ahead and we're going to track these other guys here. So let's go ahead. We're going to end up re-rolling this guy. Because as I mentioned, it has to be during and at a Mutated Public Event. Let's go ahead and re-roll this cat here and see what we get. Go animals with a pipe gun, and we just happen to get a pipe gun for free here, so even better. Thanks, game. That's helping. Let's go ahead. We're going to go to our own private server here, sorry. And over there, it's a little quieter. And as you see there, top right-hand corner of the screen, maintenance break tomorrow, July 22nd, 2025. So I think they usually start a maintenance break 11 a.m. Eastern time. All right. And the usual daily reset, like for the Atomic Shop, for challenges, etc., that's 12 p.m. Eastern time. All right. So whatever time zone you're in, you're going to have to figure that out. I'm sure if you Google it there, you'll be able to get your answer. Just to give you an example, like myself, I'm Atlantic time, so I'm a full hour ahead of Eastern time. So for me, 1 p.m. is the time where everything resets for me. All right, just to give you an example of what that may look. All right, let's head back to our camp here, and we will continue on with our daily challenges. All right. Get up here. There we go. Let's see what we got here, Jim. Craft ballistic ammo 25. So don't get this confused with collect. We actually have to craft ballistic ammo. And of course, there's only type of workbench we do that is a Tinker's workbench. Any Tinker's workbench on the map is fine. You go ahead and go craft. Now this one here is a little more specific. It's actually talking about ballistic ammo. So with your ammo section, this is your ballistic ammo here as compared to your energy ammo down here. Now it's asking for ballistic, so it has to be in this section here. Let's take a look at these 45 rounds, for example. So for 12 of them, 3 gunpowder, 4 lead, and 10 steel. Now when you are looking to craft ammo, there is a couple perk cards that will help you out. Under agility, have the perk card here called Ammo Smith. Again, if you don't have a level 2, if all you have is a level 1, definitely apply it. It's only going to help you with this level 2 produce 80% more rounds. And crafting ammunition, just go ahead and apply that bad boy. And of course, under luck, anytime we are crafting anything, we can always try out the old super duper. And again, if you don't have a level 3, if you have a level 1 or level 2, definitely apply it. It's only going to help you. This level 3, when you craft anything, there's a 30% chance you get double results. So again, as I've mentioned before, that it doesn't work every time because there's only a 30% chance, okay? Let's go ahead and go craft again. Now, those cards will work for either type ammo, ballistic, or energy, okay? So we use the same method for each. But if we go back to our ammo here, and look at our 45 rounds. So instead of 12 rounds, it's 21 rounds. But it's the same requirements as if we were crafting 12, right? And that is what the Ammo Smith perk card does. So let's go ahead, craft 2 of them here. And look at that, we got all kinds of ammo there. All kinds of 54 rounds. We heard that thunder lightning sound. That is the super duper perk card kicking in. So that's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and put our perk card back here to the way we had it, if I can remember. There we go. Just like that. Alright, let's see what's next here. Alright. There's this one here, catch a fish 3. So again, in order to catch a fish, you will need a fishing rod. Now, if you haven't been playing the game since June 3rd, 2025 update, we had a brand new update here, Gone Fishing. You'll have to make yourself here to the Fisherman's Rest, which is fairly close to the Valley Galleria, and you will have to complete the quest called Casting Off. And after you complete the quest, you not only get a fishing rod, you'll get a recipe for grilled fish, you can craft fish bits, and you'll be able to do a daily repeatable quest called Big Fish in a Small Pond. That's actually a pretty good one to do. You can get some nice camp items as well as mods for your fishing rod. But you'll need to do that first. Now, in case you're brand spanking new to the game, you don't know the game all that well, I do have a video here on the channel showing you exactly what it is you have to do for that quest called Casting Off. And of course, we can fish anywhere that we want. We might as well fish right outside my camp here. Let's go ahead and try our luck. There we go. And again, anywhere is fine. If you can swim in it, you can fish in it, basically. Now, just like real life, fishing does take quite a bit of time. I thought there was going to be a junk item there, first of all. Alright. Don't forget, we do have a weekly challenge where we have to collect 21 fish, so just an FYI with that. So our weeklies will be reset tomorrow. Alright, one more. Anytime, fish. Anytime. Is it down in there? That's not even, wasn't even catching there. It was just sitting there in the water. That's weird. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Just sitting there like that. And again, I recommend just using common bait, but at the end of the day, you can use whatever bait you like. It's your game. There we go. This one here's a pickerel. Nope. Timbermill Saga. Okay, there we go. Catch a fish, 3 for 3, done just like that. Just like that. Nice. Alright. Let's see what's next here, Jim. Scrap headwear 1. Alright, so many great spots we can find headwear in around the game. I usually have a couple of great locations like to kind of show off to people. You come here to Tyler County Fairgrounds. You head right up the hill, and right here in this location will be a Alice in Wonderland Easter egg. And there are about 5 headwear up there, including 2 black cowboy hats. All right, so it's a pretty good spot there. And I would say shortly behind that one is right over here, Pleasant Valley Ski Resort in the main building. I would say again there'd be about half a dozen pieces of headwear through there as well. Great spot. And what you can always do too is you can always craft some headwear and scrap it, because I'm sure along at some point you would have gotten yourself a plan for headwear, either buying it from another player's vendor, even in the current Season 21 Season Pass. Let's take a look at that real quick. Go right down here, so there's headwear right there, Gone Fishing hat. Forget how many tickets it is, but again, a piece of headwear, okay? Alright, so you just go to your armor's workbench, you go ahead and go craft. And depending on how long you've been playing the game and what headwear you will have gotten or received or bought, definitely try that out. Let's go ahead, we're going to craft this Blue Ridge trucker cap. Costs us 3 cloth. And we're going to scrap it. There we go. Scrap headwear 1 for 1, done just like that. It's as easy as it gets. And again, we did have that as a weekly challenge. And if you want to check out the weekly challenge video I made this past Tuesday, I actually bring you up to this location and by the Alice in Wonderland Easter egg. And over here at the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort, you can check that video out if you so wish. Alright, let's see what's next here. Kill a Gulper 3. So many great spots. We can find Gulpers here and around the wasteland. Right over here at Dire Chemical. When you spawn here, you actually spawn a little bit further up the road, and there's 2 of them right off the side of the road. And we have good old Gulper Lagoon. There's 4 of them up here. Now, if you're a returning player, let's say you played about 2 years or more ago, there used to be 6 here, but now there's only 4. If you happen to get on a server where the public event Moonshine Jamboree happens, right here at Sunday Brothers Cabin, again, all kinds of Gulpers, there's all kinds of anglers, ghouls, fog crawlers that show up for this bad boy. There's plenty enough to go around if that event happens to show up for you. And not 100%, but if you come up here to this workshop just close to the Dollar Solids Wilderness, I would say about 50% chance every time that I go there. You know, you have to kill the enemies before you can claim the workshop, or clear them out. And sometimes I would say 50% time there's Gulpers up there. Alright, so you can always try that as well. Now we do need 3, so Dire Chemical is not going to really help us out there too much. We're just going to head right straight to Gulper Lagoon here. Now if you happen to get on a mutated public event and there's Gulpers there, even better. Right, even better, to save you a whole whack of more time. Now, these Gulpers like to kind of hang out in the trees here. And there's usually one guy floating around here. Alright. That guy is usually a guy way across the little river that's there. Then we have this guy here hanging out in the trees. There we go. Kill a Gulper 3 for 3. Oh, that was cool. See that? That was pretty cool. He went fur and then hung out there for a second and went down. That is pretty sharp. I like that. Yeah, I'm telling you, this game, I've been playing this game for a very long time since its release, way back in the day. And as funny as it is, I still get surprised time to time of what these things do. or any enemy does for that matter. And all I do is I just laugh. So there's only, yeah, okay, there's the 3rd one there. Now sometimes there's a scorched one there, and the scorched one is the same color as the trees, and I like to kind of use my VATS to kind of pinpoint them. That way they don't fall on you and kill you. Alright, let's see what's next here. Let's head back to our camp here real quick. And we'll take a look at the next one, just something I want to show you. Yeah, pretty bizarre how fast that event went. Crazy. Mutated public event back there. Alright. Next one here. Kill animals with a pipe gun 3. So again, we can find pipe guns around the wasteland. We can take them off of killing enemies. We can be rewarded pipe guns from completing events like I was earlier with that mutated public event. I usually find we can find maybe a few pipe guns down through Flatwoods. Okay. Right here, the Somerville's docks in the biggest building that they have there, more so on the southern side. There'll be a Scorched in there, and he is a high level, and usually he has a pipe gun on him. And then the next building, just to the north of that bigger one, there's another Scorched in there, and there's a Tinker's Workbench, but there's a free pipe gun sitting right there on the bench. It's either a pipe gun, like a pistol, or a rifle, and it's always one, at least one, either or always there. All right, so you can try that out as well. I find the Scorched in this area, as well as Somerville's Dam, will usually have pipe weapons on them, as well as the Scorched over here at the Morgantown Airport. Usually they have pipe weapons on them as well. So that's something you can try to get a free pipe weapon here in the game. Now, if we go to our weapons workbench and we go ahead and go craft, now any weapons workbench is fine. And if you come down here to pipe guns, these are like default plans you learn right out the hop. You can craft these right at level 1. Alright? And I know it looks like a lot of materials there, but as you can see, there's only one. I think the biggest material there is steel, but every one of those materials we can readily find in Flatwoods. Alright, so if you're a lower level player, definitely no problem in crafting one of these, going down through Flatwoods and collecting stuff. Alright? And again, as I mentioned, go ahead and complete a couple events and do it that way. So let's check out this weapon that we got here. Weapon, Jim. 2-shot pipe bolt action pistol. Let's go ahead and we will, oh, what happened there? Did you see that? I thought there was a Furious version. Oh, they're both 2 shots. Oh, that's weird, eh? Okay, so 308 ammo is what they take, so make sure you looking at the ammo, because they do take, some of them take 45. I do happen to have some 308 here, so that's good. Let's take 250. Not going to need that many. There we go. And of course, we have to kill animals with a pipe gun 3. So the best spot for this is right down, you guessed it, right down through Flatwoods. Probably one of the best spots, doesn't matter what level you are, right down through Flatwoods here. It's about 9 Brahmin, 3 opossums, 3 mole rats, 3 mongrels. Great spot. And the best thing is here again, the 9 Brahmin. So right here, Red Star House, you have these 3 Brahmin right over here. Huh. Alright, 2. Lock and load, Jimmy. There we go. Just like that. Just like that. It's that easy. Alright. Beautiful. Let's see what's next. Like caps 250. So a couple different ways we can do this. You can wait for someone to come to your vendor on a public server, of course, and buy stuff from you. That's always an option. But let's just face it, that could take forever. Okay. Another way to do it is you can complete events. You can complete daily quests. I have 2 videos in the description. Complete events for newbies. Complete daily quests for newbies. You can check those out if you so wish. But, you know, we got some caps from completing that mutated public event, so just an FYI. Next thing you do is you go around, kill enemies, go around and have some fun, just play the game, relax, get some XP at the same time. Majority of enemies will have caps on them. Personally, I find Scorched, Super Mutants, and Mole Miners will give you the best amount of caps, but again, it's up to you what you want to do, but that's another option for you guys. And another thing you can do is you can go to an area, collect a bunch of weapons and armor, pick them up and sell them to a vendor. Probably one of the best spots is right down here in Welsh. Again, all kinds of mole miners down here. Again, all kinds of, I would say there's probably about 7 or 8 weapons just kind of laying around in general. You don't have to worry about being overweight. You just walk up here to the Welsh station. It's just right close by. You can't fast travel because if you're overweight, just go up there, sell it to an NPC vendor right up there. Nice and easy. Another pretty decent spot, very similar, is right up here in Morgantown Airport. But again, you will get lower quality weapons like pipe weapons, etc. You don't get a whole lot of caps for them. But there are a lot of chems in the area. And if you're lucky enough to call in Collision Course, the event, basically just by fast traveling and walking through the quarantine zone. Again, more weapons and armor that way as well. We have a train station right here. You don't have to worry about being overweight. All right, so again, it's really up to you, however way you want to do it. Let's pop down here to Welsh, because down here they have the missile launchers, the gauntlets, combat shotguns, regular shotguns, etc. And you'll get more caps from them. All right. I like to kind of spawn at the train station myself, because if you don't, you spawn down the hill. 11:52. Hot dog. Oh. 12:19. This is a very loud weapon, so a lot of times when you have a loud weapon, they come to you. Where's this guy shooting at me from? From way up there? Are you kidding me? That's a good shot, man. Right on top of this house, there's usually weapons laying around. Now, we were here just the other day, so they're not here, but there's usually one right here, and usually one right down here by this box, okay? Let's go ahead. We're going to collect. And as you can see, we get some caps that way, just by killing these guys, okay? We're also picking up the weapons at the same time. Get them through that wall there. They can shoot at us through a wall, so why can't we do it to them? And he's got missile launcher on him. Nice. Missiles do weigh a lot. Alright, right over here is usually a weapon right here, but again, as I mentioned, we were here just the other day. Combat shotguns there, nice. Some more caps, and again, don't worry about being overweight. So we have a train station right there. Don't waste a carry weight booster. Usually there's a couple weapons in here. Again, I picked them up the other day. Usually there's something right here. Sometimes there's a war drum here, which is pretty nice. And that'll be a weapon right on this table. Oh, what in the world? Yeah, this weapon I have is very loud. And it attracts attention very quickly. Can't run anyway, but that's fine. Make your way up through here. This is where I mean we're talking about that eat a cake, pie, or candy. You know, you hear about be talked about here on the channel. And so this is the pumpkin pie that's usually here, all right? And usually there's some cotton candy bars, there's some sugar bombs right there. An industrial trunk. Oh, look at that. Yeah, sure, we're gonna take that. Why not? Why not, Jim? Usually there's a weapon right up here on this bed. Sometimes there's two weapons there, depending on the server that you're on. Where'd that guy even... Oh, how did he end up over here? I didn't have any weapons on him, that's fine. Get some caps, though. See, there's a weapon in here as well. Where is Buddy at? Oh, how you doing? Right, now we're gonna loop back around. We're gonna lock and load at the same time here. I think we're good anyway. Two more stragglers here. Oh! Where am I? There we go. Lost my direction. Uses a weapon right here as well. The other guy went down. Sometimes there's a weapon in here as well. Not very often though, but sometimes. Oh, how you doing? Nice. Go up there a little bit further. There's usually a random encounter area where you'll find enemies fighting other enemies. So that's something else you can try. I think we're pretty good. Again, don't worry about being overweight. We have a train station right here, so let's pop in here. That way there, Dylan. It'll be a good time for you today. There's a couple perk cards that will help us out here. One's under Charisma. It's called Hard Bargain. It used to be a 3-star, but now it's only a 1-star. And we do have under Aid, if I can hit the right button and stop hitting that one. It's called Great Mentats. Okay, Great Mentats will stack with the Hard Bargain perk card. Better barter rates for 10 minutes, but I think we'll be okay. Let's go ahead here. We'll go trade. Down to our weapons section again. As you can see, depending on the condition bar, sometimes you get some pretty good caps. This one here's 18. Again, all kinds of great stuff here. Missile launcher, nice. Shotguns are pretty decent now. As compared to up Morgantown Airport, as I mentioned, you get more pipe weapons and melee weapons. You don't get a whole lot for them.
Available.
Oh, we're close. We are close. There is some of this here I can sell off. Let's take a look here.
While you can
Sell these off. There we go. Like caps, 250 for 250, done just like that. Pretty awesome. Now the main thing you have to remember is when you look at your caps in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you max out at 40,000. So if you're closer to 40,000, let's say you're like, 39,900, you'll have to make room for the 250 caps to get credit to collect caps, alright? So again, just make sure you have the room in your purse. Alright, I think we're done. Let's take a look here. We are just like that, pretty awesome. Head back to our camp here, take a look at weapon of the day. All right. Weapon of the day here, Jim. Anti-armor Peeper's True Plasma Caster. Plus 50% armor penetration. Plus 50% limb damage. Plus 3 luck. Anti-armor Crippling Luck. True Capacitor, Aligned Sniper Barrel. Standard Sight. And Peeper's Paint. 122 damage. 122 electrical damage. These plasma cartridges, which are heavy. Is single fire. Nice little weapon. Energy weapon. It is considered a heavy gun. Look at the perk cards here. So again, as for right now, the heavy gunner build is still true until they change it all over again. But under strength, we have Master Heavy Gunner, Expert Heavy Gunner, all maxed out. We have Lock and Load, baby. Bullet Shield. And One Gun Army. Legendary perk cards, again, these don't change for me. I'm very happy with them, and as you can see, they're all maxed out. Nice. Yeah, so there you guys go. So again, tomorrow, Tuesday, July 22nd, there'll be a maintenance break, so FYI. There'll be at least 3 videos coming out tomorrow. There'll be the Atomic Shop weekly update, our usual daily challenge video, as well as a weekly challenge video, and then anything that's new going on. I have a sneaky suspicion what is coming tomorrow. It's like a little mini score, season pass, whatever, but we'll see what happens. There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share with the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew, Andrew, Confoundedbridge, Waywarner, John DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, FelixTheKat, Dan Ferreira. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.